Nah. What you doing? Not to do it. We don't talk about this. What are you doing? Don't talk about this. What don't we talk about? We don't need any of this. Don't need any of that. Don't need it. I don't know why you're putting good stuff in it when this is just gonna burn it. It's self-changing. Oh, I don't think I did a YouTube video on it, but look at my new truck, guys. Even though, how many months have I owned it now? 4 months. I put a lift kit on it, some bigger tires. It's got 30, and it breaks down every other week. All right, let's go. We're gonna go hit the trails. My hair's a sweaty mess, and so is it Nick's. I gotta get away from the boat before I smack my elbow off of it. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. How bad is it? Oh! Nick. Bearings are shot. I'm doing the same thing. Same freaking thing. Will they make it? Yeah, I'm just gonna have one of these drive for a couple of... Hopefully this bearing stays on. Burning oil, I don't know why. Oh, look at that! Ready for this? It died. Yep. That is extremely loose. And there's really no way to tighten it. So away we go. It's just skipping T. Watch it.
Think it's long enough you can take one out?
I don't know. What should we? It ain't gonna last. It's either gonna keep popping off or you're gonna have to tow me back. Yay me. At least this is not that serious.
At least it's fixable.
And attempt number 2. Ow. Alright, this. Hey guys, thank you for watching the video. I wanted to give you an update on the Monster Kart. The video was cut a little short. I was getting very aggravated at the time. This was recorded, I think, 2 months ago when I was still home. I'm at college right now. I'm at college. I'm studying HVAC, and this is a 2-year program, and I just finished up the first half of my first semester. So, but I just want to let you know about the Monster Kart. This whole video was a huge fail. I wasn't even going to upload it, but I really don't have anything else to upload to you guys till I go back for Thanksgiving break. And then I don't come back to school until like mid-January something. It's for the whole COVID thing. They don't want us coming back and forth a bunch of times because of the holidays that are grouped together in that short period of time. They don't want us coming back and forth and could spread the virus, so we're just being sent home for a couple months, and then we return. In that couple months, I plan to get a couple videos out. So this will probably be the last video for a while, because I don't think I have any extra footage to upload. But I just want to give you an update on the Monster Kart. We found out after I turned the GoPro off, and Nick did his ride and came back. He just said that he just wanted to ride. I understood. I let him go. I wasn't mad at him for leaving without me or whatever. That was completely fine by me. I was mad at the time. I'm good now. I've come up with a whole new plan. But what ended up happening was that the transmission, so for those of you who don't know, I have a built 212 Predator that was built for racing. That was the #1 problem with the Monster Kart. It was built for racing. And with the Monster Kart, you need torque, and not horsepower. And that engine was built pure horsepower, little torque. If you guys remember how when I had on the mini bike, I ended up putting a torque converter on it because it didn't pick up fast enough. Because it's all top end, and the torque converter helped with the lower end, so it was the best of both worlds. The torque converter wouldn't work with this application, so we run into the same problem. It's all high end, no low end whatsoever. That's why I could never get going. So yeah, so what we did was we put the 212 Predator on there, and then from that was the clutch that went to a gearbox transmission is what I called it. It's really just a gearbox because there's no 1, 2, 3 gears, whatever. It's drive, neutral, reverse. It's a fairly cheap kit off of eBay. I just called it the transmission just so to understand better. And it ended up happening, and then from the transmission obviously to the rear end. What ended up happening was that the transmission actually twisted just enough to where it wasn't really noticeable, but it was definitely effective. And that's why the first chain, which is the number 35 chain that connects the engine to the transmission, and then you have the 41 chain, the second chain that connects the transmission to the rear end. The first chain, the 35 chain, kept popping off, and I was getting very frustrated because I couldn't figure out why. Nick and I both sat at the Monster Kart for hours trying to figure out what was wrong, and we just couldn't. We couldn't figure out what was wrong. We kept adjusting the engine. The transmission's got adjustment back and forth. We tried adjusting everything, no matter how tight we got the chain, no matter how we adjust the motor, it just kept popping off. We couldn't figure out why. Excuse me. The transmission actually ended up shifting. So it twisted sideways. We can't figure out why because the thing's got no low-end torque. It must have just been lack of like structure, lack of support caused the transmission to twist. And it twists in a way where there's really no saving it without completely cutting it out and making whole new brackets for it. And the transmission it's not really ideal for the Monster Kart. I figured because it's such a big vehicle for what it is, I figured having neutral and reverse would be awesome, which it was, but it's just not going to work anymore. We have big plans. I have a big surprise that Nick helped me out with while I was here in college. He helped me get something for the Monster Kart. We are going to completely rebuild the Monster Kart. We're going to bring it back and refresh it. All my projects are sitting at his house right now for the meantime. Except the dirt bike. I have the dirt bike with me because there are riding trails here, so I forgot about that. So there will be dirt bike riding videos as soon as I get that running. I work for a farm that owns the trails, so I get to ride for free and I get to park my bike for free. So I will have videos of that soon, but everything else is sitting over at Nick's house. So everything's just kind of sitting there until I get back for those few months or so. Which also, snowmobile racing's coming to the channel. I did a couple drag races last year, but I never really uploaded them because I didn't get enough video. I didn't have my GoPro with me. But this year, I do have a few snowmobile races planned. There's one December, I don't remember, December 19th, I believe it was. There's a snowmobile race that I plan on attending. No, sorry, it was the 20th? I don't remember. It's one of those days. So, there's a snowmobile race planned, so we'll have videos on the snowmobile because I'm going to modify it a little bit. We'll have videos on the dirt bike, and we'll have videos on the Monster Kart come in the next few months. So this is why I don't really have an upload schedule. Just when I get bored here and I have nothing to do after work, I just sit at my desk, and I'm actually just finishing up the Monster Kart video now. When I flipped on the camera, I just finished the last portion of it where it fades to black. When I was super angry. So the Monster Kart's sitting right now. I pulled the motor off of it because the motor, as you saw in the video, the motor started smoking. We couldn't figure out why, and I still haven't torn it apart. I think that'll be the next video on the 212 Predator, is pulling that apart. I do have one more surprise for you guys. It's gonna bring back something. Let's put it like that. It's gonna bring back an old content and it's gonna bring it back to life new, but better. These are just plans that I've been talking with Nick and my buddy Hayden up in New Hampshire. You guys know Hayden. I've been talking with those two, and those two are going to help me out a lot when it comes to working on these things and helping me get things straight. So, huge shout out to them. Hayden has a YouTube channel. It is hold on, I always forget. I think it's HCL Photography. Come on, guys, get him up. HCL Photography. He does videos on trains. Nick has a YouTube channel too, but I don't know the name of that. He just uploaded a video recently on when we picked up my new mower that you saw in this video. I never really talk about the mower, but I did buy a mower. So now I have 2 mowers that we're gonna modify into 2 different projects. Anyways, so the Monster Kart's getting a whole refresh. The dirt bike, we're gonna try to figure out what's been going on with that, why it's running so bad. And we got the race tractors and the surprise that is coming in the near future. Just wanted to let you guys know, this is why I'm not uploading very often, but thank you guys so much for sticking around. If you like it, hit the like button, subscribe, everything else, comment some ideas for the Monster Kart while Nick and I are still throwing things back at each other on what we should do. One of them includes a new engine. I'm gonna throw that out right there. If you have any ideas, comment down below. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for sticking around. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys later.